Hey everybody, I've been making a lot of videos of different companies to invest in and what to look for, how to find good companies and sharing some of the ones that I like to invest in. But on this video, I'd like to go over how to manage expenses and finance, how to budget and ensure that you have enough money to invest at the end of the month. So something that worked for me early on, I used to go through my bank statements and write down on a sticky note all the different expenses, where I could save money and everything. Now, what I use, maybe like 3 or 4 times a year, I like to update this spreadsheet. And pretty much you have your different columns here. You could rename them however you want, and then a couple of rows in each one. You can insert, more rows if you need, more columns if you need. But these columns all auto calculate, and they go to this row here, total expense, and that auto calculates the total of these. Non-essential expense calculates fast food, entertainment, and other non-essential expense here. And then surplus deficit subtracts your all of your expenses from your income column. So pretty much, let me delete this out. Pretty much you type in your mortgage or your rent payment for the year or for the month. I have this one titled Home Depot or Lowe's. I calculate that into my essential expense, but you could put, whatever you want. Car loan, gas, and insurance probably looks something like 600 a month. Other essential is going to be your electricity, water, trash, everything like that. Whatever you spend on entertainment, go through your bank statements. You probably find that you spend 300 or so on entertainment. Fast food for us is on average 700, and then other non-essential expenses. Um, Everything that you're looking through your bank statement, you're like, well, that's not technically fast food entertainment, but definitely not something that I need. And then your income, put whatever. We'll base this off of a $4,000 household income. And then pretty much this is just taking that 4,000 and subtracting everything else out, and then the non-essential expense, fast food, the entertainment, the other non-essential expense, getting calculated there. And so this is your potential savings. And oh, not this one. This one is your potential savings. So if you're able to reduce, so already you have this $300 surplus deficit, I would recommend that you put 6 months expenses in your savings account before you even bother investing. The more you have in your savings, the more that's off on the sideline, the better. Otherwise, you'll have this nagging feeling of checking on your investments, this overwhelming desire to sell out or to short sell some of your investments, and that'll hurt your performance in the long term because um, you'll be paying taxes on short term investments instead of long term. So that'll hurt you right away, and also you'll make bad investment decisions. So it's good to have a good peace of mind, have a good savings account. This surplus here, put, once you hit that 6 months savings, um, maybe invest half of this surplus and then work on getting this non-essential expense closer and closer to zero. And don't turn yourself into a robot, but the closer this gets to zero, the more surplus you're able to invest. And going through every so often and typing in every single expense that you find pop up in your bank account, that'll help you remember that time you swiped your credit card or your debit card, and remind you of, if it felt good to do so in the moment to buy that Starbucks coffee or that Chick-fil-A sandwich or whatever. But now looking back on it, you wish you wouldn't have spent that money. So you're building the neural connections to tell you that that is a bad idea to spend that money now after the fact, with the hindsight, without the cravings or um, the the addictions in some cases. you're able to look back on it, and maybe next time you're tempted to swipe the card, you'll think now of typing that expense into the spreadsheet, and hopefully prevent you from spending money where you don't need to. And then you can increase the surplus here, and you can get a wider look at your expenses for the month, see how you're sitting. And then at the bottom of this is the here we go. This is the total yearly expense will be calculated here, total non-essential expense, and then the total surplus or deficit. And then here we have the baseline value. So this is the surplus deficit for January. And then this is actually an outlier here. It updates as you put more data into it. But as you plug in February, March, April, May, whatever, you can see the percentage change. You can see if you're getting better or worse at your savings and by how much. And then if you, for example, this non-essential expense, if you're spending $1,200 on entertainment and fast food for the month, you're looking at spending $14,400 on fast food and entertainment for the year. And if you're able to save $300 every month, you're looking at saving $3,600 for the year. So these little dollar amounts, they add up to be pretty big given enough time. And then you can multiply this out times 10 years, and you can see if you're headed in the right direction over the long term. And hopefully this will get you on the right track. And I'm going to put this spreadsheet in the comment section. I'll upload it and share it in the comment section. So feel free to use this, download it, use it on Excel, upload it to Google Docs, not Google Docs, but Google Sheets, and make adjustments as you wish. And let me know if there's anything else I can provide to help you out. Thanks.